Check this. Check this. Check this. Check this.
Yo, yeah, my camera is gone for a moment. I'll get that sorted. In the meantime, I I don't know. I'll put an image. Some like, I don't know, something. But yeah, sorry guys, my camera is dying at the moment. I forgot to give it a little charge. Yeah, so my stream is tweaking right now, but that'll be sorted in a couple minutes. I'm really sorry. Yo, what's good, MGJ? Yo, what's good, Tax? Who do we got in the chat? Come on, say hi, people. Say hi, people. Oh, I'm hydrated. Yo, we got soap opera BBX. Yo, we got Anthony in the chat. Yo, what's good, Anthony? How you feeling, baby? Yo. Update. Yep. When our duo stream? Oh, maybe tonight. Maybe tonight if I feel like I have enough energy. But as of right now, it's probably only me ranking these Owbc wildcards. But we might do a duo stream. Yeah, maybe tonight, maybe tomorrow. I feel like tonight would be more appropriate. In the future, probably the future week, in the next week, probably, if you have time. I feel like this week's schedule for me is a little tighter than not. So yeah. Just let me know. 1,000 round battle. Oh my god. I mean, I don't think we can do 1,000, but if we do a lot of rounds, yeah, that would be cool. Just like a. I'll try my best. I don't think this is gonna last for enough time. There we go. No, yeah, I think it's the hair, bro. Sorry, it's just the hair, bro. I'll get it in normal. A couple days, it'll go normal. All right. Ooh. Yeah, baby. Hold up. Yeah, baby. We're so back, bro. The fuck? Yeah, baby. We're so back. Hey. Take. I forgot that one song like hey, every time that to take. Ho. Look kind of weird. Let me just again. Wait, hold up. Let me just give me a second. Why is my small? Why am I so small? Can I change this? Why? Why does this always happen? Now I have to like resize it, and I'm gonna look like shit. And then when I get like the full HD one, it's gonna look like shit. All right. Yo, what's good? We got TRC in the chat. We got CJ. We got Ocas. Yo, we got a lot of people going on, rolling in. All right. I need to find the playlist, because I was doing a playlist, right? Beatbox community. All right. Obviously, if the wildcard, I'm gonna be straight up. If the wildcard is kind of mid, I will not continue watching. Like, I'll just give it like a below something rank, you know. Like, I'd still give people like feedback if you ask me on DMs. But if it's too bad, brother, I'm not wasting my time. I have a lot of walkers to see. Playlist based on views, so some video might have gone down. Really? I haven't done a lot of people. Oh, whoa. So I don't think that matters too much either way. Hey, every day. There we go. So I was around here. No, they are pretty much in the same order. Yes. Today we're gonna judge until the Tonio, probably. Yeah, let's try doing until Tonio. I think I could do that. All right. Let's roll straight into it. But before that, I need to open my Owbc. There we go. Unofficial. I'm gonna remind you guys, this is unofficial. I am not an official judge. This is not like an actual ranking. It's just my opinion. At the very end of the day, I want to see what's the order for now. Can I order it? Alright, so right now the first place is Levy, second place Derek, third place Hewa Toasty, fifth for Toshiya, and pair with Coolest. We need to look the tiebreaker up. Eisen 6th, Neon 7th, Wally 9th, Morgan 9th, Wally 8th, sorry, Crythix 10th, and Sibo 11th. We're gonna look at Storm. I know this guy.
Yo, this is Storm from the USA, and this is my entry to the Online World Beatbox Championship 2025.
Everybody wanna know, time for you to see the flow.
Alright, that's a very straightforward entrance.
Everybody wanna know, time for you to see the flow. Gotta take control, gotta get it right to win the fight, yeah. Everybody wanna know, time for you to see the flow. You gotta see the flow, yeah.
That's weird. That is not something like the thing is, I get that transition as a beatboxer, but if I was anyone else, I wouldn't get it. So that's a minus point. Well, straight up. Let me go
Yo,
back. All right, so Storm. Musicality. I mean, there's something. I mean, it's not as good as Toshiwa though. Like, it's just below Toshiwa. Complexity. It's complex. I'd reckon. I think it would be a 16, but it's just that it's very upon itself. You know, it insists upon itself. So I'll put a 15. It is consistently complex, but it's I don't know, man. It's just like there's some depth and probably some variety missing. Execution, pretty flawless.
The storm from the
Everybody wanna know.
From it's crazy for me to see like Storm with the goatee. It's kind of weird. He's in my head. He's like a kid. Probably some minor inconsistencies. It will be like 16. I mean, it is not complex to execute regardless.
You got to see the
And also like no, I'm gonna take it down a little bit because of the
flow, yeah.
I'm not sure of that build up, sure. So probably some minor timing mistakes. Really not something serious. It's very like solid in execution. I think and outstanding. Structure. I don't think it's gonna rank high. It's a very Discord structure. I'm gonna put a 12 just because I don't feel like it doesn't tell me a lot. It's like intro, and then like context, and then you're like build up. Yeah, drop. Also, this kind of like it's very common.
You got to see the flow, yeah.
And I didn't like that intro, like that transition into the drop. It's not good. Also, he kind of stops the drop here. Yeah, no, not my stuff. I'm gonna change this from feedback to commentary. Maybe if I have something to comment. But for now, I don't think I'm gonna do feedback yet, unless it's like really like the person is here and it asks for it, you know. Showmanship, it's kind of, I mean, doesn't have a lot of showmanship. Yeah, he's very still. I think I could even put Derek a little higher. And Wally there. No, let's put Derek. I'm gonna start punishing people. Yeah, this guy did well. This guy did a 6. Coolest did a 6. Eisen, I mean, he was a little hype about it. Neon 6. He was pretty straightforward. Wally was Crythix was a 5. No, it was a 6. Yeah, at least he has some B rating. Crythix. Wait, what? Morgan. No, never mind. Morgan was a 5. So it's 6. No, 7. Yeah, Tibo Storm. Yeah, I might have to be a little more punishing with that. Subjective. Did I like it? I don't think I'd come back to this Wildcard, honestly. I don't dislike it. I just don't think I would come back to it. Yo, are you feeling better today? Yeah, I'm feeling fine. I'm feeling fantastic. I don't think this is the time to stream, though. I feel like the later I stream, the better it goes. That's weird. Right now it's just after dinner, so it's nice. Yeah, but I mean, there's not a lot of Europeans in the chat right now. Like, people are just not tuning in. I think you guys, if you guys could share the stream, I'd love it. Oh, we got Beatbox community in the chat. That is interesting. We got the host in the chat. I want to see GTS. I love this guy.
Yo, what's up? I'm GTS, and
I'm gonna be very critical about this one because I love GTS and I know I just know he needs it. But just because, not as in like I'm not gonna play the I'm good. He's not card. He's like probably the guy that helped me the most getting better. But I'm gonna be very critical with this one.
this is my wildcard for the Online World Beatbox Championships 2025. Yo. Listen. Everybody's in their own little bubble. Including you. Champ of this and champ of that. Who gives a fuck? Can't even count to five. Still thinking that you're the real shit.
Using 5/4. It's very initial. I'm not sure about that transition though.
Everybody's in the
I don't know. I think it was good, but there's a lot of points that I'm gonna criticize. He's like he did like something like that, and he did that. Sometimes the combo did just not happen, you know, like especially in the end. It feels a little like unprepared.
Yo. Everybody's in their own little bubble.
See that? Like that. It just doesn't happen, you know, like it's kind of like very faint. And I feel like that's a minus point for me because it just takes out from the quality of the overall piece. Also, I'm not a fan of this like 2-bar long combo, not because it's like too complex, but because it's like kind of like
A little bubble.
that that could have been a little bit sharper. That's a little interesting.
Including you.
The thing is like and I feel like you as the I feel like you could have kept it more in the bubble, like you say, like in the pocket. I feel like it's risky, but it's too risky to the point that not even I, as a listener, have an anchor point. So I can't adhere to the context of your routine unless I'm a high-end beatboxer, you know? Like, yeah, I get you're a top beatboxer, but like half the routine is in 5/4, you know? And it's not, it's like a good 5/4. Like, I mean, it's great, right? That's a little inconsistent. So there's a this Walker has an issue where it's like, oh, that's cool, that's cool, you know, so it's kind of disappointing.
Champ of this and champ of that. Who gives a fuck?
I feel like, you know, like that I feel like there's a little more. There could have been a better like transition there, like going into from 4/4 to 5/4. It's usually very you know. Yo, what's good, Rich? Yo, got Rich, Ocas, TRC still. Where's the IC? Welcome from you. Oh yeah, looking for the Vibe battles in the future. Actually, yeah, a little bro. Take. I wanna go Florida too. I might do Florida. I don't know. I'm not sure, man. It's too much money for me. If I was European, I would do it. I have no issue, but damn.
Can't even count to 5. Still thinking that you're the real shit.
I feel like you could have just removed most elements and then added those 5/4s. Because I feel like that would have been a better way to like. Like you could have done like a metric modulation. Like that could have been like just a way better the way to get into like that 5/4 or like that polyrhythm. And I feel like that would have been a little more at least it would have justified it way better, and I wouldn't feel like I'm yeah, the problem with 5/4 is that since it's very initial, you can't really tell me when you're going to go into the next session, like the next part which is weird. Yes. Musicality, it's fairly musical. It's not more musical than Hey What? It's not. Is it more musical than Morgan? It's about the same. No, it's just as musical as like. It's a little more musical than Coolest and Toshiya. Complexity is probably the most complex wildcard, except -1 for the combo that doesn't come out. Another one for the like the it kind of is too complex that it just takes away from the complexity. Like it's just so complex that there's not a lot of depth in anything else. So in a sense, it is so complex being technical that is not complex in any other way, you know. So it's like musically not complex. It's in terms of, I don't know, harmony not complex. It's just like rhythmically complex. The combos are hard to do, but I think for me it's gonna be a 17. Execution, really meh execution. I'd say it's a worse execution than Neon. Probably worse than Wally. I think it's the same level as Hey What Toasty. No, I think I don't want to go that low there though. What the fuck is going on with my dog? 13. I haven't given the first 13. I have given 11. Yep, I'm gonna get 13. Structure. I mean, it's not bad. Like, the thing is just the concept of it. It's kind of just like. I'm gonna put 14 because I feel like it's just not clear. It's just not clear. It's just like, where's my dog? It's just not clear. Showmanship, I mean, he's just like in front of the camera. I mean, he's not as stiff as like Storm, which is like this. But like that's still like not peak showmanship, you know, like you could have done a little bit more. That's because I take in account a little bit more the just taking the time to be a little more performative about wildcards. That's why it's not really that big of a deal here, and everyone's getting about the same, like 1-2 points. Subjective, do I like this wildcard? I wouldn't come back to it. Same as Storm. I don't dislike it. I just wouldn't come back to it. That would put him 4th above Toshiya. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel too right. And I don't know why. Let's review. Is it more complex than Toshiya? Yeah. Is it more musical than Toshiya? Yes. Is it a better execution than Toshiya? No, it's just worse. Is it worse in structure? Not too much. Yeah, makes sense. Yeah, nothing I can do. It's about the score it deserves. Got away from the 2 days could they get more constructive criticism of life. I mean, I already know your wildcard. I could give you that every time. Yo, what's good, Doc C? Yo, battles SI? Or that is SL or SI? I'm not sure. Winter. I've seen this guy before.
Oh, hello there. My name is Winter. I'm from France, and this is my solo.
That's so obvious. Oh, hello there. My name is Winter. I'm from France. Obviously, you're from France.
Wildcard for the online world.
Wildcard.
2025.
Well. Alright, yeah. That's the PNG. I mean, look at that. He's getting those showmanship scores. Look at this guy.
You know, I will always come back to get you on the top.
Alright, so something I want to comment here. I feel like the way he just executes the lyrics could be better. Like, you know, I'll get you. Like, play a little bit more with the I'll always come back. Oh, you could just do. I mean, you're French. You know about contractions. Your whole language is contractions. Instead of like I will always come back, you could do I'll always come back and save like a measure for like something, you know, like I, you know, I'll always come back, like, you know,
Always come back to get you.
to get you, like maybe not so straight, like to get you, like just something like that. It's just like a very minor thing, but I feel like if you're gonna do lyrics, I feel like beatboxing, you should be a little bit more creative.
On the top.
I mean, the content of the lyrics could also be a little bit more creative, but it's just like a matter of like learning how to write. Amen. Yeah. Our categories, by the way, are originality, sound quality, musicality, complexity, and execution. Those are good. My categories are be good, don't suck, no mess ups, better not have a mistake. Yeah, that's valid. The way I put it like this is because, I mean, it's for fun. I feel like song quality could merge with execution, and complexity and originality could merge. So that's why I have like 20 on those criterias. But it's just about that. That's why they're merged. And then I have like a subjective one, which is kind of just like telling them how much I like their Wildcard. The showmanship, which, I mean, it's very self-explanatory. I really like to see a Wildcard that is just a finished product instead of just like, yo, this is my sick performance. You know? He's Russian in tempo. About 3 BPM, but he's very noticeable. No, 5 BPM. That's a cool texture, like. So it's like. It's a very hard sound to just do a kick with.
Let's go.
That's smooth.
You know, I will always come back.
All right. Winter. Man. All right. Straight up. Musicality. It's very musical. I feel like it's not genuinely musical. What do I mean by this? It's like a routine that it's musical because it has to be, you know? I'm not saying like he's trying to tick the box, but more as in like he's trying to be musical by copying beatboxing that is musical, you know? I'm not sure if that's clear. What happens when you do that? Usually you end up becoming this cliche where the beatbox itself sounds I don't know how to say it. It sounds amateur. It sounds like they're always like these 3 notes, and they're always like descending, like, oh yeah, I want to be emotional. Like, I feel like there's more ways to be, at least in terms of like harmony, sad, you know, like kind of like what you're doing, or like, I don't know, nostalgic, kind of like what you're trying to say. Also, because an issue there is that he's trying to say something that I don't fully get because it's very abstract to the point that it almost means nothing. And the beat, and there's lyrics, and then there's a sick beat. It's not like this. It feels more like here and here. So that affects his musicality. It's very musical though. It's just as musical as Haywood Toasty because of that. It just needs that extra push in terms of like composition, just having everything just nailed together, at least in terms of like harmony, melody, lyrics, and what you do in the beat itself. Same for complexity. It's complex. I feel like there's no strong elements. So when he does like there's not really an anchor. There's like a and so dynamically it's always kind of like in the mids to lows in terms of like volume, not in frequencies. And then the high, like the lead stuff, it's not quite high, so everything just kind of melts within itself. So for that, I think it'll punish complexity a little more. It's not as complex as Haywood Toasty. It's not as complex as Toshiya, which they are like highly complex. But I don't know, man. It's the original, not too much neither for me to add into the complexity. So I'll give it a 13, about like 7. I'm not gonna say 6. I don't want to do that. Oh my god, I almost did it. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. I'm so brain rot. Oh, I'm not gonna say 6. So execution. It was pretty decent. Actually, it was almost flawless. Never mind. It was not flawless. But in terms of like the sounds themselves, they're almost flawless. In terms of like the tempo, and timing, there's improvements to make. He's very clean though. And also I feel like the bass like could be a little more precise with the pitches, but it's very nitpicky. I'll put him like just as Neon. He has a very strong execution. Structure. It's a very proper structure. It's a little bit, again, a little generic. Like I can tell it. Not generic, but rather cliche. No, predictable. That is cool. But I feel like if you want to really emphasize that part, I think like having a difference there, like 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 that would help just make it a highlight a little bit more. And I feel like these track doesn't have a lot of highlights because everything is at the same level and not always in a good way. So in terms of structure, is good. It would be a 15, but again, it's just kind of not always the best, It's just like I think he could have pushed his boundaries and concepts a little more. And I feel like he could have just had a little more substance in his composition. Doesn't mean it's bad. It's just like I desire a little bit more, and I think he could do a little bit more. And better choices too. I'll give him a 15. I think a 15 is proper. It wasn't bad. Showmanship. I mean, he's a little hype. That's an extra point. Sorry, that outstands a little bit more, like over GTS. Derek is kind of still and like Meanwhile, he's kind of like, like, and that at least helps a little bit for me to connect. Subjective. I would not come back to this, but this is a little bit more likable than GTS. So that puts him above GTS, actually. Interesting. Ooh, interesting.
My name is Desco. I am from.
Interesting. Yeah, understand that. Oh, yo, what's good, Winter? We have Winter here. Sava. All right, yeah, understand that is that's what I want to do. I want to remaster the routine. I feel like it could be better. If you want a tip with remastering this, it would be to just ask the song what it needs. Really think on that extra step you could do, and also think if the extra step that you're adding is actually helping the song, or is just because, like really take care of it, like just right. So in that sense, for example, I feel like what your routine needs is probably highlights and just a little bit more forwardness with the sounds, just not sharpness, but like so like da 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 da. And it's like a little more like bold, versus something that is like good, but like it's just like a lot of sounds stitched together. You need intention, you need passion, I need to feel that, I need to feel contagious from that. But yeah, that's just about it.
From Argentina, and this is my solo wildcard for the online Big Box Championship 2025.
It's a little funny to me. Oh, I've heard this. Layers are crazy. Oh, yo. Spadocus quick awareness. Yo, Okus, big ups. Thank you for the dono. Why doesn't have text to speech? That's what I'm trying to see. Why doesn't have like any text to speech? I don't know. More lessons on. Oh, yo. But yeah, I don't really know. Not sure of that. Oh, he could have just gone crazy. Oh, I was prepared to hear a second drop. I know he could do better, bro. Isn't this just noise at this point? I see where you're coming from. The answer is no, but he's definitely a person of like, hey, let me put in as much sounds together like this, and when you mix this much sounds together, it could happen that is just it kind of just like becomes a break of noise, and that doesn't help the routine. I feel like, you know. Yeah, man, it's just really that. Also, you insist too much in this. But I feel like it's a very robotic one. If I could do something with that, it would be like. It almost sounds like Owbc. Also, something that it's just the way that the combo here is composed. Water drill. That, like, it's cool. I just the way that those combos are put together. There's not a hierarchy, like a clear hierarchy. I sound like. So that would be the bass, you know. So there's like stuff that is down here, like, you know, and stuff that is like very. That is like the high, like the very like the front thing. There's stuff in the back, and those could be the details. And I feel like you make the details shine so much that everything is just like a break, like a compact break. Like everything is. And although it's good, and it like it ranks high in complexity, at least technically, it's just like there's something that could, like, there's not a lot you could say with the way you put combos, because they're. Oh wow. Yo, what's good, Matt? Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for becoming a member. I'll do tutorials soon, baby. So where am I? There's also, you open your way into tutorials. You can tell me what you want to do. If you need a tutorial, just reach out to me. Say, hey, yo, I'm Matt. I'm a subscriber. I'm a member, and I want this tutorial. I'll make it up for you. All right, but coming back. Yeah. So, yeah, it's just like he needs to space stuff more. He needs to learn that silence is the most powerful tool. Musically, it's right. Like, it doesn't stand out. Oh no, never mind. I think at least he puts a clear chord progression throughout the whole thing. Am I punishing Icing too much? No. Complexity. I mean, it's high as fuck. It would be like an 8, like a 17, 18, let's say. No dynamics, so that's a minus point. No sound hierarchy, which kinda is dynamics, but at the same time, he just kinda pushes everything together. Like, there's no glue, there's no anchor, there's no, like, there's not a clean line of thoughts. And also, just the concept and the substance just bring it a little bit down. So that would put it down to 16. Yeah, it's more complex than Toshi and Coolest. Execution. There's some timing mistakes, especially in the first drop. Though it's a little inconsistent from time to time. Yeah, like it's like Has like just a slight. It's very slight. It's very slight. But at the top end level of like execution and this amount of like stuff to do, it's something you have to take care of. Being that clear. And also the like it's just not clean. It's just not clear because I know there's a sound there, but it's kind of like a like it's not like very strong. It's not strongly percussive. It's so fast that it's not percussive. I'll put it. It's It's just a neon. Yeah. I mean, it is more complex than Derek. It's just that Derek, at least, he has like a package, He does his routines and he's a package of stuff. Meanwhile, Desco is more like a, hey, look at this cool shit, And I feel like Derek has some sort of realism. You can re-listen to it, versus like Desco, not as much because what he does is so intricate that you have to be a very, like, even to understand it, you have to be a very, very, very fine beatboxer. Structure. I hate that he didn't go into a second drop. That's such a wasted opportunity. He didn't need to do an outro. The drop was like 10 seconds. I mean, this is technically a drop. It's a cool sound. It's very original though. Timing mistake there in the transition. Kind of not a fan of the transition. It just didn't tell me anything. Then he does like a crazy sick drop. It just needed that just extra thing. Just needed an extra push. It's good enough. It's not as good as Winter though, in terms of structure. Winter was at least there, Showmanship. I mean, he's just standing still. I'm gonna give it the same as Eric. He's just like kind of not invested in the like visual stuff of it. Fierce. I know that name.
Yo, I'm Fierce. I am presenting Ukraine and Azerbaijan, and it's my
there's a triple snare tutorial math. So if you're interested.
Wildcard for Online World Beatbox Championship 2025. Yeah. Welcome to my home. Open my door. Look at me.
That's a cool throat bass texture. It's like smooth. That's cool. That's cool. Interesting. It's a very mixed wildcard. Like, it's very complex. It's very I'm not sure about original. I mean, it has some sort of originality and variety, but man, it's just it's just a it's just I'm not sure how to say it. Like, musically, it's just not like, it doesn't have a lot of musical founding features. It's like same as Toshiya, where it's kind of just like an excuse, like musicality is there, but just as like just because. Are you gonna stream more parts of your journey? Yeah, I'm gonna do as much parts. Sick ideas, but somewhat underdeveloped. Do you watch Walker randomly? Or do you have an actual order? I do the order from the playlist. Yeah. Wasn't the first note of this the same as the last one? I don't think so. Or yes? It's a little it's kind of like it's a little sharp, but not enough to be another note. So it is the same note, but it's a little sharper. Like, the thing is, like, when she goes into the drops, it just loses every single speck of musicality. So that's why I feel like musicality is just there because, like, I feel like she either could have just committed to the welcome to my house thing, or just commit to the technicality. And I think either of both routes would have been at least for me a judge more telling that you develop the idea more. So I'm gonna leave it at 11. I feel like I might even leave it at 10. No, yeah, I'm gonna leave it at 10. Just because I feel like, for example, when you look at the Shia, he at least saves the baseline consistently, and although she has the same baseline through the whole thing, all the rest of the sounds there are not in tune, and they don't also add a lot of stuff. When she did the wish, like I don't know, they didn't add a lot, neither complexity. It is complex as shit. It is it's in terms of complexity, it's probably like a 17, but it's not very original. It is not very, how do I say, it doesn't have a lot of substance, doesn't have a lot of like intention behind it. It's not really it's not thought out. It's not like a control complexity. It's just like a blurt of stuff. So it's gonna be 13 for me, because in order to be very complex, you have to be above Levy. And although Levy is not like crazy technical, like the most crazy, like the craziest technical beatboxer ever, he is yet one of the most just complete, and when you have a lot of complexity in different areas of your beatboxing, you score higher overall, because then you're very solid, and it's a solid complexity. I can't deny it. Versus like, yeah, this is complex, but it doesn't tell me anything. It's not like complex message. It's just there. It really does not do anything else than just being there. Execution, lot more to desire. Timing mistakes, inconsistencies, extra measures, almost extra measures. It's just weird. It's just weird, man. Structure. I'll no 13. It's just on the right. No, I think it's 12. It's above Wally, as in like Wally's structure is very a lot of stuff, and Fears at least is kind of consistent in the theme, in the like overall like just concept of it, but not so much, it's not like good structure, like it's not there's no storytelling. Yeah, I guess she did some sort of like something in her video. Oh, yeah, I forgot Desco. Would I come to that back to that Wildcard? I mean, I liked it, but I would not come back to it. This one, I think is the one that I'm gonna punish Eisen. I'm gonna go give Eisen a 5. I'm gonna give this a 4. I think it's gonna be the first 4. I would not come back to it, and I sort of not like it. 58. Morgan Fierce. Alright. Yeah. Sorry. That sounds a little rude now that I think about it. BP mean also what's up? Yo, I've never asked BP about his beatbox name. BP I think is like his initials, right? No, never mind. No. I'm just talking shit.
Yo, I am Sigo from Argentina, and this is my wildcard for the Online World Beatbox Championships 2025.
Oh, I know this Wildcard. I know this Ni vacío muerto. Yeah, I know that.
No estoy solo y vacío ni muerto. Solo sigue mi juego.
Very precise pitching. So Discord though.
Ni vacío ni muerto. Ni vacío ni muerto.
That is cool. It's just weird. I don't know what it is. I'm gonna say that it's in Spanish because I do care about Civil learning. Is it like Civil or Civil? Not sure. Musicality, very musical actually. Like like it's a very clear chord progression. Yeah, 16. Is it as musical as Hey with Toasty? Yeah. Civil. Complexity is complex as shit, but it's not like the most complex. I think it's just below Derek. Another 16, I guess. I'm guessing, yeah. Execution, it's a very solid execution. It's almost flawless. There's not really anything that I'd say it's wrong. Like, I didn't catch any timing slip-ups, not even slightly. It's very precise. It's very clean. I think it's probably like one of the higher tops of consistency. I think it's more consistent than Levy. It's just not as clean as Derek, because Derek has this extra layer of like volume that Civil probably doesn't have. Structure. Yes, sir. This is a yes, sir, in the structure. It's very safe though, so I would give it an 18, but it's not that original. So I guess unless it's 17. Showmanship. Again, stiff shit. It's actually a little awkward to see. Subjective. I will definitely come back to this shit though. Second place. So it's tied with Derek. It is definitely not better than Derek. Is it better than Haywood Toasty? Yeah, it's more consistent when it comes to like the thing with Haywood. I remember he was like a little all over the place, and Civil is organized. So I feel like that makes sense now. Yeah, that makes sense. That's why I like it just a tad more. I would definitely come back to that Wildcard, or at least I like that Wildcard. You know. Next. I swear beatbox names can sometimes come from nothing real at all. But like, thanks for the feedbacks, bro. Yeah, for sure, man. Not an issue. So, alright, VP lower here, real quick. So, a few years back ago, I used to call myself Black Panther when I was making house beat from Music Jammer. Music Maker Jam, yeah, I know. I grew out of it and I figured I was kind of cringe. I mean... It's not cringe to make music. I mean, you're not good at making it just out of it. Like, it's alright. If you're shit at it, just when you start, it's kind of like normal. And what happened was I was in school and someone somehow BP was written on my ruler, which made me think, Loki, I can use that. Oh, cool shit. Ocas means I thought it was like okay, like okay ass. Oh, right. No, it's okay. It's I don't know. All right, huge. Let's go huge.
Yo, my name is Hughie. This is my
Hughie.
where I won
Couldn't.
championship to the fly. Hope you enjoy.
Oh, I gotta get the. I'm gonna be loyal to people. Wait, I've seen this guy before. That's cool. I'm not sure how. It's a little not precise in pitch though.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Oh. Alright. I was jamming with it. I was fucking with it. musical, I mean, it's not precise in pitch. It's not outstanding. It's not. I'm not sure. The issue I have with this is just that it's not very precise in pitch. So I'm gonna give it, like, in terms of musicality, like 13, 12. Yeah, it ranks higher than Toshiya in that. Complexity is very complex, but it's just not original. It's like there's stuff that is original, but it just doesn't overshadow the very linear the sound execution is. I'm not sure if I make myself clear. As in, like, it's kind of not sure. Let's call it. I'm gonna give it a 12. No, I think it's better than. It's definitely better than Fierce. It's more concentrated. Execution. I think there's more to desire. Is it a better execution than GTS? He didn't really miss a sound, but they weren't too consistent. So I'd put him at 14. Structure, it's kind of decent, you know. It's a structure that works. It's just not. It's just like a flex. Also, the sound being very dry doesn't help. But I can tell it's just like. Like, it could use more groove. It's not groovy. It's kind of like safe. It's below Desco for me in terms of structure. Showmanship. He's very high on showmanship. I think even 8. Because 7. Like, no one has beaten Haywood Toast in level of, like, production and showmanship. Subjective. It's like a meh Walker to me. It's kind of there, you know. 11th. He would be above Neon and Wally. I'm not sure about that. Execution is worse than both. Complexity. It is worse than both. Musicality. It is worse. I'm gonna put him an 11 because he's kind of on the same level. And structure, I mean, he does rank a little high in structure though. I'm gonna put it 12. It's gonna stay there, but it's gonna be.
有 this delay 这是我的 old fuck 不应该中文。有 this delay。This is my online World Beatbox Championship Wildcard 2095.
Delayer. That's a cool name. I do recognize this. This is I think this is from a band called. It is from a black metal band. This is a black metal band. I know it. I think it's called Psychonaut. Let me just rear check. Psychonaut 4, yeah.
I don't know when, I don't know why, they shouldn't take this twice. I don't know when.
That's a Nepos bite? Is that a Nepos bite, chat? Is that a Nepos bite? That shit made me laugh for a minute when judging. Yo! Yo, react to my walk, please, bro. Appreciate your feedback. I will do that after this one. For sure. Frog bones. Oh my god, which frog bones? I'll have to like manually look for it, but I'll do so. Yeah, for sure, man. I will. This is a Nepos.
I don't know why.
Right.
No, I'll take this fight. I don't know when. I don't know why. They shall take this.
No, there's spit on the camera. No. Oh no. Oh wait. You puppy might as well give your thoughts on mine. All right. Yeah. Oh my God. Oh, money. I love money. All right. This is my studio, my YouTube studio. Shouldn't have opened that. All right. Let me just make sure that Infernape and the other one was Frog Bones. How am I stupid? Duplicate. Frog Bones V-Box. This one. Alright, so we got Infernape V-Box. I forgot it's like a Pokemon too. Alright, yeah, alright. Although this Wildcard is like not that, I don't think I want to finish. It's just like there, you know, delayer. Like I know what he does, but I need something more. Oh yo, you're the first person I've donated, but I'd love to react to Wildcard. Yo, New Zealand. Alright, New Zealand too. Oh my God, alright. This is YouTube, yeah. I'ma just speed run this one. It's just like very, it's just very generic. Sorry, I'm sorry, Delayer, but it's just very generic. It doesn't inspire me anything. It's Owbc. There's not a lot of musicality. I wanna give it a 8. Complexity is like 3 or 4 sounds, honestly, that are the highlight. There's a couple more interesting sounds, but it's like not very original, so it's gonna be like an 11 for me. Execution, not great, honestly. Structure, kind of forward. It's kind of there, but it's not quite. I'm gonna give it a 9. Showmanship, he moves. Subjective, I will definitely not come back to this, so I'm sorry. Alright, we can move on. Oh, wait. I'm not sure. J.Y.A.B V-Box. Alright, so we have Frog Bones first. Frog Bones. Alright.
Frog Bones, and this is my 2025 online world.
Oh my God. Yeah, okay, straight after those 3, right? Okay, all right, I'll react to you, Cass. I get it. You... I already know your Walker, though. You know I know it, but I will definitely just re-listen to it just to give you the thoughts on it.
Wildcard.
I'm not gonna interrupt this one more.
A feeling of bliss.
Oh.
When I drop out like this. The fire aspect. When I drop out like this.
That's interesting. Woo!
I drop out like this. I drop out like this.
Yeah. This is cool. This is actually very good. That's cool though.
I drop out like this. Drop it. Drop on that.
Yeah, a little slip up there, but it's like real good. I like that. It's interesting. It's a very interesting thing. I actually did like this one. I'm not sure why you said that was bad. It was really cool. Oh, musically it's there. I mean, there's definitely some musical stuff happening. There's nothing I wouldn't take out from it. Probably.
Follow last bit. When I drop up like this.
I'll give it a 16. It's very strong musically. It has a call-in response, which is like sound, like one sound after another, and they're like kind of like having a dialogue, which is good. It's a good signal. You know how to compose. Complexity, I mean, it's not the highest level in complexity. It's definitely better than the layer. So I'm gonna give it a 15. It is original. I've barely ever heard something like that. The combos are very cool. They kind of make the way you just put the combos together is very clear, and the intention you have. The only reason why I don't say it's like top complexity, and is because I mean, I wouldn't take a lot from that. Sometimes I don't know, I'm not sure what you're making, so I'm guessing I can't rank the full complexity of it because I'm not really sure what you're doing. Like the clearness of the sound is not quite there, not as in like in an execution level, but just overall like as in a section level. So globally, I'm kind of lost, you know. Like I understand what you're like. I understand at face value what you're doing. I don't understand more in more in like a I guess I'm starting it card, you know. For example, you did like a build up here. That's cool. I just like oh. Thinking was merely because impatient joy. Alright. I'll do it too. Oh my god, money! I love money. I love me some money, bro. Oh my god. Thank you guys for that. Thank you guys for the money. I'm gonna keep it a buck. It is not as high in complexity just because of that. Just because of the unclearness of the direction of you want to go to. Execution, it's pretty damn fucking clean. I don't have a lot of issues with it. It is clean. It's just probably that you need more confidence when approaching your sounds. There's sounds that didn't come out, so it's gonna be like 14. But there's some sounds that just don't come out, as in like I would love if you could push. I mean the lead drums a little more, like. Like I would love if there was like a little more power, a little more confidence in just the way you execute the things, because I feel like you're kind of holding yourself back, and also that could help to the airflow things. I kind of saw that you had this issue with airflow in the middle of it, like and I feel like if you push your drums, you could have that opportunity to, you know. Also, the sounds are a little bit airy, which is something that is like a sign of being a little amateur at beatboxing. But like, it's a very good Wildcard. Like, it's just the execution that is holding it back. Other than that, I think it would have been top 10, 20 material. In terms of structure, is probably not all transitions are good, but oftentimes what you're telling me through all the routine makes sense, and you take me to the point. So your composition game, it is really good, and I feel I can sense you have some sort of like skill, like you're very skilled at it. Showmanship, you're not really strong at showmanship. I can tell you that. Just be more confident, man. It's just the confidence, bro. Subjective, I will definitely come back to this. Ooh, is it top 6 though? I think I'm gonna punish you in execution way more because of that. But the sounds are good. The sounds are really good. 16. Like the content is good. It's probably just the execution, bro. I'm gonna pull back the complexity because it also bleeds into it again. I'm gonna pull a little back on musicality because some bass is not precise when it comes to the pitches. But you're still like top 20 for now. Like you're still like in the like you're above Eisen. That's enough for me. Structure, I might have to pull back the execution a little more. Because the sound quality from most sounds is not there. Sorry, not trying to get your hopes up, but I'm truly trying to be consistent with this judging sheet. And the structure, better than it's just the structure is really good. Probably I'm gonna play it back because I feel like you kind of went into a lot of stuff just because. You could have just maybe had a more clean line. Alright, Infernape. Let's go, baby.
Infernape, Netherlands, Wildcard, Owbc 25 2-liter recorders. Ik ben in de buurt, ik moet trosselen. Ik speel mijn bakspul verstoppertje.
I'm not sure what you're saying.
Ik ben in de buurt, ik moet tosselen. Dit is mijn bakspul verstoppertje. Bitches willen pakken, maar we klokken ze. Bitches willen pakken, maar we pakken ze. Ja, we fokken ze. Ik fokken ze. Jump up! Ik ben in de buurt, ik moet tosselen. Die zien voor mijn pakspul
Very mixed opinion I have on this. The sound design is cold. The sound quality is there. It's just probably the way you just slide into stuff. It's just the way that you kinda portray the beat, you know? Musically, like you have that has like a tonal value, you know, like and then when you did the whistle, it was like on a completely different pitch, like completely different, like everything was different, and that disconnected. I feel like the drop could just, I don't know, it's just the tuning of stuff that is just pulling you back. I'm gonna put it R13. Yes. Kind of the same issue as Eisen, where like the stuff just pulls you back a little bit. Yeah. It's just that. It's just really the It's just like, oh, I don't know, man. J'ai fait un Wildcard team. Il est terrible. Alright. It's just like, yeah, the pitching is just not consistent. The chord progression is just not reflected through the whole thing. Musically, it's just lacking, like in terms of tones, it's just lacking consistency. Complexity, it is pretty fucking original. So at least that's like almost 10 points guaranteed. So just like a 9 plus... I mean, the combos themselves, I'm not sure. I didn't like that, like the way you just had them. Like it felt very indie spot, you know. It's not thought out. I feel like you should think more what you do with your walker, as in like maybe you should just make that extra step and just really stress test what you're doing. Oh. Yeah, right, the TD Rendezvous Corporation. TD Rendezvous. Alright, yeah, I'm gonna watch TRC after this. TRC beatbox. But yeah, that is holding you back in terms of complexity. So it's gonna be like a mid, you know, out of 10. So it's gonna be like a 14 in terms of complexity. It's very complex. It's just like not quite there. Execution. Lot there to desire, a lot of time mistakes. Some sounds they are not consistent. I understand that you're sick, but I mean I will just judge you as like someone that is healthy. I'm sorry. That is something that happens. It's not your best performance, I can tell. And it's not your best routine either, in my opinion.
We've in the building, tossel.
This is cool though.
This remember box before stop it. Bitch, you will book member focus. Bitch, you will book member focus. We have a focus.
Yeah, it's timing mistake there. Yeah, a lot of time mistakes. You're below GTS in terms of execution for me. I'm gonna benchmark GTS as like I'm gonna put GTS as the benchmark for the execution for like these kind of like top 20-ish wildcards. A structure. By itself, structure is okay. But the way you just like the sections work, it's kind of like, I mean, like globally it's like a 7, but if I nitpick into it, it's probably like a 5, so it's gonna be like a 12 in terms of structure. I feel like it needs a little bit more intention. Showmanship, I mean, you're a little hype about it. Subjective, it's a meh wildcard. I'm not sure if I would 100% come back to it. Structure. Let me just hear structure. Yeah. I'm gonna pull a little bit up the complexity though, because it's just very fucking original. I put like to 16. It's like Desco levels, like no one else could do that. Just no one else can do that, honestly. Yeah, it's just so fucking unique. I'm gonna pull that up. GJYAB.
Yo, this is Jared from New Zealand, and this is my.
Come again?
Yo, this is Jared from New Zealand.
Yeah. I'm not even gonna try pronounce that. I'm sorry, yeah. I'm sorry, I forgot my camera hides the rankings.
And this is my wildcard for the Owbc.
Is there a mix on this?
2025. Shout out to the Bro Z
Yeah.
and the rest of the NZ beatbox community.
I can tell.
What? We got what it takes. Man, get out my face. See if you can win or belong to the bin. I'ma leave it at a trace with my face.
This is very metal. Just drop it.
On my face, boy. With a grin on my face, loud.
Alright. It's not bad. I thought you might your their mind. Like, it's just probably this nerve selection in the first drop. 30 I feel like something very outstanding there could have enhanced the drop, like you know, that could have improved the drop, and then you would make it like that could be a little more like of a creative approach to that build up. Something that I've noticed, it's overtime for a wildcard. It's overtime for the wildcard.
What?
That's 144. How much are wildcards? Like 130 plus 10-ish? Wildcards are 140 plus 10. So that's minus 4 points, which I have to deduct in the tiebreakers. I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do 1 point per second. I think that's the only way I could do it. So I'm just gonna judge it normally, and then for each second that you went overtime, I'm gonna deduct 1. $144, yeah. So it's gonna be minus 4 points. It's fundamentally, like, musically, it's very founded. Like, it's very nuclear. As in like it has a very strong concept. Pitches, harmony, lyrics, everything works. It's very artistic. It makes sense. So it's gonna be a 14 for me. Complexity. Um. mm, it's complex, but it's not crazy original, and it's not like super complex. So it's gonna be like in the mid section for me. Execution. Pretty consistent execution. Probably just again just a matter of like some more strong elements. The mix was probably too compressed, so the most loud stuff is not as shinier as the less loud stuff. Like everything is like packed together too much. The sub bass is probably a little bit too much, or not, maybe not. Execution, but it's just great. It's good. It sounds good. Execution. I'm gonna put at 13. No, 14 is above GTS in execution for me. It's just very in the package. It's a good structure. I'd put it at 15. It's about like same as Winter. It's very consistently there. Showmanship.
See if you can win or belong to the
Not a lot of like, it's just like your least move. I would definitely come back to this Walker though. I need to see my ranks. And tiebreakers, I'm gonna put a -4 here. You could have been top 8. Yeah. Yeah. It's like good. The lyrics are good. Everything is just good, you know. It's just like scroll down the sorry King. Yeah. Sorry. It's just like that, man. It's just that. It's just like you need to have more hierarchy in sounds, maybe shinier sounds that are more potent or at least more forward. The chord progression is good, the concept is good, the lyrics are good. I wouldn't change them. They're actually pretty swaggy, so that's outstanding. Not a lot of beatboxers achieve that swagginess.
I'm gonna leave it at a trace.
And probably just a little bit of originality. Like if you could like maybe layer stuff, that'll help your complexity score in this cheat or a little bit. I feel like you could differentiate yourself from like anyone else in terms of like beatbox community related stuff. Ocas, I know this. I mixed this.
Box Championships 2025.
Yeah, I'm in the ankle. I'm sure I'm gonna make a wild card. Yeah, I'm in the ankle. I'm sure I'm gonna make a wild card. Yeah, I'm in the ankle. I'm sure I'm gonna make a wild card. In a minute.
That's a good transition. That needs a little more pitch accuracy, same. Yeah. There's timing. The combo there doesn't quite stick. Good stuff. It's just the pitch accuracy that brings you back again. You're about like as musical as Inferno to me, where like in the drops you have this issue where it just like goes away. Complexity. It's very complex. It's just that it's not very original. Except for the last part, which is fucking original. I feel like the pitch accuracy and the things that you could have nailed and the opportunities you missed do really affect the score. The way that I see it is that in a sense you kind of forgot to stick to the script. Not as in like, because we had a lesson about this, like two lessons about it. You really need to find something like the sound quality of your sounds. That's an execution, but I'm gonna bring it up anyway. Like for example, like it's just not as like engaging. Like it doesn't sell it for me. Like for example, you know, it's just not only about the, but what like there's a lot of layers in terms of like composition. I'm not talking about like sound layers, but just like there's some more percussive stuff, there's some more like sound effect stuff, there's some movement stuff. And when it comes to like the first drop, the reason why it doesn't sell it to me completely is because it's not only like missing the main pitches, but also because the sound design does not allow, it doesn't even allow you to fully convince me of what you're trying to do, you know? They are not intentional or as intentional as something that it would be a little more thought out. That was something we talked about. Something that it's just like for example, when I did that like you know, like there's some details, there's some leading stuff, there's like, and I feel like you neglect this, right? Like, you know, instead of, you know, the is not coming out, so then it feels like you know, it feels like an anti-drop more than a drop, and I feel that's an issue. So I'm gonna put you at 12 for an complexity. Execution, again, I think I'm gonna leave you at 12, same as Infernape. I already explained. Quality of sounds could be improved. Timing mistakes. Transition was not really it. Blah blah blah. Structure. Well, also pitch accuracy wasn't great. Structure, it's almost it's properly structured. It's just like those issues with like, it's also a global thing where you don't have like a strong element and an anchor, except for the last part. So the first part is kind of like alright, the last part is great, you know. Showmanship, you do move, you're interesting to look at, and I would come back to this walker probably. I need to do a lot of tiebreakers. Top 20 is gonna be so close, so I'm gonna have to do tiebreakers. Tiebreakers might have to be like point something. This, we're gonna do this now. Hola papi, how are you? Oh, Tracy, sorry for not answering, bro. I was too focused giving feedback. Tracy, ¿cómo estás, bebé? ¿Ya te viste las Wildcards argentinas? Me vi un par, hay unas cuantas, sí. Can you play Overwatch tonight? Yeah. I'm gonna take a 2-minute break before this because I want to get some water and I have to charge my... No, never mind. Let's do this. Let's do TRC, and then I'll go get water and charge my camera a little. Maybe I'll even stop the stream after that and continue at night because I feel like I need to work on a couple stuff. Then I come back. Yeah, let me just finish with these 2 walkers completely, and at night I'll just re-up, like get again on stream. All right, like at night meaning 4 hours from now, for like 9 p.m. Colombian time, 7 a.m. Japan time, and it's probably too late for like Europeans.
Solo Wildcard Owbc 2025 from the USA.
You're so drunk. That is cool. Not a lot of people do that. Cool. Interesting how you... I would love to see how you develop that idea. I hope you do.
You better take a look at my lips. You ain't never fucking heard this shit. You better take a look at my lips. You ain't never fucking heard this shit.
Oh.
Listen through the...
musicality. I wish you took more opportunity to like you know, like that could have been a little bit more of an anchor. So I feel like in the middle of the routine I lose that anchor and I lose the vision. But because like you go too much, too hard, and you kind of forget of like the concept behind it, you know. You did really good though. You did really good. It's based on tech, yes, but I feel like even if you're gonna be technical, you need that tonal anchor, because tech like drums are not usually how do I say this? Drums are not tonal. If you have a piece that is completely non-tonal, people are not gonna get invested, because something what is like at least it gives me something like a mood to be in, you know, like like and like like that helps people understand where I'm coming from. And then I can be intense with the tech, and I can make the tech enhanced. I can enhance anything that revolves around that, you know. It's not like the musicality, it's just like really sticking to that bass line. Just really just if you stick to that, I assure you there's nothing that is gonna stop you, right? Like for example, then you can like play with your tech, you know, instead of just like get it, which is cool, but it's very ephemeral. It's very in the moment, it's very superficial, you know. And I feel like when it comes to routines, just that difference makes a routine from like high level to you know. That was actually, I think, good advice. Alright, let me just pull it down a little bit. Musicality. So I feel like musicality is gonna be about JIB. You have lyrics that make sense. You have some timing mistakes when you get into the lyrics, though. I'm gonna get into that later. Complexity, really fucking complex. I'm gonna give it. It's not a 17 because it's not all the time original. It's just a 16. In terms of originality, it's like a 7. In terms of like complexity, like meat of complexity is probably like a 9, almost 8, 9-ish. Execution, you have some serious issues with the timing sometimes. Probably some parts I felt like the lead drums, they are not as sharp. Also, I didn't quite like the it's kind of just like taking me out a little bit, like it's like too funny, you know, it's too squeaky. It's like I don't know how to get that texture. It's just a little underdeveloped. I feel like you could compress that a little more and just shine the texture, like no, you could do the snare changes a lot of the pace, but it's proper. It's just the way, it's just the snare quality. It's just the quality of that. And song quality, you're like good but not great. So I'm gonna give you like a 6 in sound quality, and then I'm gonna give you like a 7. Oh no! Sorry. in like raw execution. So that's gonna be a 13. Oh, I didn't even mean to do it. Oh, the brain is getting to me, bro. The brain is getting to me, bro. Oh, fuck me. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Yes. Structure. All of it. It's kind of decent. A little bit over the place. Gotta check that structure a little bit more. Got it 14 because it's above Infernape, where it's not kind of scrambled, and it kind of gravitates towards an idea, but it's still like not great. I'm gonna give it a 13 because it's not as good as Frog Bones though, and it's just better than Huge because at least it has like meat, you know. Showmanship, I'm gonna give you a 6. No, I'm gonna give you a 7. Oh no! Ah! 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 Fuck me. Alright, yeah, this is a good wildcard. I might come back to it. Oh my god. Oh fuck no, I can't even rank shit. I can't even rank shit. Oh my god. Oh fuck. So that's gonna... You're ranking high, actually. You're ranking above. You're just like this with GTS. I think GTS would rank a little higher than you in my sheet, though. So that would put you like at 8 for now, which is great either way. All right, final one for like this stream. I'm gonna resume later. And
yo, this is TRC from France, and this is my wildcard for the Battle Clock Beatbox Championships 2025. I hope you like it. Let's go. Friends in the lobby. We winning every competition. I guess it's a habit we don't like to lose. We keep on the move. Little bitch, better bow down. I'm taking your spot, aiming for the top.
Wait, this is not the Owbc wildcard.
Yo,
What I was doing, I sound the fuck out. I'm sorry. Je suis très désolé. Je suis très désolé. Très désolé. Putain. Alright, we can do this.
Owbc 2025. Let's go.
Do you wanna know what makes me feel alive? Do you wanna go? What makes me feel alive? Do you wanna blow?
Bring it down. Banana bird.
That's really fucking good. Yes, that's like top 5. It's like top 5 stuff of all time. No, I'm just kidding. It's not top 5 stuff of all time. It's probably top 5 in this. Probably I'm manifesting like a 80 score. Musicality.
Life. Go. What makes me feel alive?
What the fuck is that? It's very strong. Like, this is the thing. Like, this is one of those walkers where it's like strong in every category. It's undeniably in, and it's like good, you know. I'm gonna put it like 17. Is very original. It's very based. It's not as good as Levi. I don't know. I don't really know how to pronounce that, but it's like a 17. It's just below that because it's just not too focused in musicality as that. And this is one more like funky, but it's not bad. It's just like it just takes out from it like naturally. Complexity.
Bring it down.
Like, you have very original stuff. Like, in terms of originality, you're like an 8, and in terms of like the combos themselves, you're like easily either a 9. Should it be another 17? Yeah, it's above that for sure. Execution. Pretty flawless. Probably a minor timing here.
Do you wanna go? What makes me feel alive? Do you wanna blow?
I'm gonna pull you back a little bit on. Oh no, my camera died. No! Oh, that's my cue. Let me just finish this. Oh my god. Yo, Oh! I'm lagged. I am lag. 6-7. Fuck me, bro. All right, I'm just gonna check it. I'm gonna finish this ranking. Ugh, fuck. Why? I'm gonna pull you back a little bit on complexity because I feel like you could be a little like there's definitely some strong influences from like French beatboxers in your style, which is naturally gonna happen. But sometimes the execution is kind of like on par with them, you know. It's not like I don't want to play that card like yeah you do like kind of like baile funk so you're like a padbox. Not really because of that. I can feel like definitely like the influence. I can feel the meat, not the meat. Oh wow, that's zesty as shit. That is zesty as shit. I can feel the identity of someone else there, you know. And I feel like although the way you execute it is like top level and like very few people has this like high level of like originality, I feel like I can still sense that you could be a little more original and a little more like interesting. Execution. It's pretty flawless. Again, it's like probably just like a thing of like volume. So I'm gonna put like a 17 is above Neon. Like the sound quality is there. It's just probably sometimes the volume of like sometimes it's not as loud it should be. And it's not really great. I feel like you could maybe get a like a texture there that is more like you know, something there could have worked a little better, or like at least have that sound a little more prepared. Structure, I think is the best structure for now. Yeah, it's the best structure. Showmanship, you took the time to edit the video. I mean, the capital filters go hard. I'm just kidding, they did not. You could have maybe moved the camera, maybe just gotten like a different side, like maybe if you did like a tilt camera, you know, like this kind of tilt. That could help you maybe be more dramatic in terms of like scenery, you know, and maybe like a moving camera, because like you could have formed so much aura by just having the camera just looking upwards. I'm not sure if you know what I mean, but yeah, showmanship, I'm gonna give it a 7. And subjective, this is a fuck yeah. 82. I was right. Oh. Wow. Yeah, this makes sense. Probably below Levy because it's just not as artistic, but just a 1 point difference. So regardless, it's gonna be in the top. It's gonna be in the top 3 if I find a wildcard that is probably better than yours, which is kinda unlikely. Oh no, never mind. There's a lot of beatboxers I think they could be, like Nanda Magnum could be better. Shishone can block a. Well, I mean, not sure about can block. Not probably. Maybe he will surprise me. KJ Boomin. Technics. Oh, I think I've even seen this one. Ocas, I already said Ocas. Vox is good. Ordinal could be up there or not. There's some beatboxers that I think could work. I'm gonna either way make some changes to the sheet. Do you wanna dance? So I have 2-3. So I have Derek and Sivo tied. TRC is 2nd. Haywood Toast is 5th, 6th. So my top 16 would go from Neon upwards. Yep. This is looking fine so far. I'm fine with this. I am fine with this. This looks great. Let me see. Yep, it looks right. Do you wanna do you? Also, they're 6th by the way for now. I mean, from Winter to Haywood Toasty, there's a gap, and even 1 point gaps are crazy, you know. Obviously, this is a very sparing one. I'm gonna do a tiebreaker here. Derek versus Evil. I'm gonna put Evil a little bit above. Is it a comma? Oh yeah, makes sense. I'm gonna put Evil just above Derek. Makes more sense to me. Derek is cool, but he's a little bit repetitive. Evil is a little fresher to me, and he has a little way more control over his sound kit. Derek's intros is not as good though. So yeah, I think that makes the difference to me. Let me see where more can I do a tiebreaker real quick. I do a 0.1 because I know there's gonna be like 2 or 3 walkers more like in between here, so I'll have to be very careful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so there's GTS. Obviously, GTS is. I mean, not obviously, but the performance from GTS, I do think it's above this. Coolest versus Toshija. Coolest is above Toshija. All right. 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. There's 14. There's 2 people here. Alright, Infernape. Obviously, you're gonna be above J-Jab just because of it, of the issue with the overtime. Neon 14, 15, 16. Neon is gonna be there. I think Neon is below J-Jab, and for now that's the top 16 for now. I'm gonna go live later, but for now I'm gonna charge myself on like my camera. Alright guys, I'll come back later. Stay tuned.